Hi, how you doing? It's been a long time since I posted a video. I think the last time I did a video I was actually up on that roof putting on the polycarb about four months ago. Yeah, and as you can see behind me, I'm all finished, thank God. Yeah, so it was a long road, nearly a year from start to finish, but let me turn you around and show you my pond. Yeah, so to be honest with you, I'm over the moon how it turned out. It turned out better than I thought it would, to be honest. But yeah, so a few details about it. It's just under 20,000 litres all in, including filtration. It's actually, I did use the water meter, it's 19,500 litres. I was planning on 20,000, but yeah, I live without the 500 litres. I have two windows. I have a 7-foot window along the front and a 4.5 foot window on that side. I have the sides and the back all covered with polycarb. That's something I'm going to leave there all year round, just to block some of the wind chill, and also the farmer's fields behind me, so it stops any shit being put in from the field when he's doing silage and stuff in the fields. So as you see, I have the back covered as well with polycarb, and also the roof. I have four 5-foot lights on top on an outdoor switch there. I'll show you some videos of that later on with the light on. It looks really good. Yeah, I just think the 7-foot window absolutely makes it. You can see the fish beautifully there. I have these. A friend of mine in Dublin made me up the steel, the steel holders for the glass, and I just have jump guards along the front and then completely covered in back in the sides. I also have a little window from the filter room I can look in that goes to the filter. I'll show you inside the filter house now. Some of you might be aware that I have a little, when I say little, it's just over 3,000 litres, but a grow on / quarantine pond here with 18, believe it or not, fish growing on there. Now I've only put the heat on yesterday, so I haven't really been feeding much because there's a new pond and everything like that, but the heat's on now. I'm going to get this covered because you can see on the wall I'm starting to get a bit of condensation in here. It's not the end of the world, it's only a block built shed. Condensation here, it's not the worst thing. So this pond here, I'll go through a different day exactly the setup in there and the fish that I'm growing on. But that is ran on an Easy Pod. Easy Pod with a UV in the Easy Pod, through a pump and over a shower. So that's ideal. And then the filtration for the main pond is, I have this TVS 35. It's basically like the Queenie Kai drum except the European version. So I have one bottom drain, comes into the drum filter, 150 litres of media, UV is in there, back out. That goes back out 2 returns over there, but also I have a return that comes up to a shower full of infrared media, and that goes out as well. So I have 2 returns from the shower, just gravity returns, and 2 pump returns from the combi. Yeah, so let me open it up and I will show you it. So I have a pump in from the bottom drain up to the filter. UV is left in there and into the drum filter on a flow switch. You see the flow switch there, like any of know the pump works. When the water level goes below this goes off and goes to waste. And this side I have 150 litres brought over from my other pond of K1 media. So between the K1 media and the infrared 3-tier shower, plenty of filtration. And that goes to a pump, like I was saying, down there and out to 2 returns. I have a trickle in coming into the skimmer. So I brought a tap into here, so that goes into the tap through the big blue and in there. That's only on a trickle. Sometimes I don't even have it on depending on how much I'm feeding. Feeding is obviously quieting down a bit now, so that's the trickle going in. And out there, you can see the window into the pond. It'll be good when it's pissing rain and stuff outside. I can come in here and look at the fish. They love it by the skimmer, spend a lot of time there. And we also got up some shells and stuff like that, so shells for all my medication, and some of the Kite Hawk magazines, microscopes, and bits and pieces. Then I have a separate net for in here. Again, I'm going to do a separate video on these. I want to get them out, get a measurement of them, a picture of them before I cover it up and get them growing over the winter period. So I'll go out and show you some fish in the main pond now. So actually, before I show you the new pond, I want to show you my old pond and a situation that I had about nearly 2 months before I got the fish into the new pond. So I woke up one day and this big crack was on the window. No idea how it happened. There's no water coming through. It's obviously 2 panes of glass stuck together. One of them is cracked, but that was going to give in. So what I had to do was I had to bring the water level right down to that. So the fish were essentially in 1.5 to 2 foot of water for 2 months time, which wasn't, for about 2 months, wasn't ideal. And some of the fish came a bit battered and bruised, 18, and some of them are 65 cm in 2 foot of water. It just wasn't ideal. So I got them in as quick as I can, but I just finished, there's 3 of them in particular that had wounds on their side, where I just finished a course of bait drill 2 days ago, so hopefully they start being on the mend now. I'll go over and show you some of the fish. Yeah, so here is some of the fish through the window. Again, like we're coming to the end of October and the pond's still at about 15 degrees, which I'm delighted about. A big perchina there, 70 cm. Lovely fish. One of my Shiro Tsuris. Hiyatsuri from Shinoda. There's one of the fish I was telling you about that has a bit of a knock on the side. You can see it kind of the white coming over, so it seems to be on the mend. 4 shots of bait drill, day in between that. I finished up there a few days ago, so hopefully he comes good. It was just too many fish in the small pond over there, especially sitting in 2 meters of water, or 2 foot of water. And here we have the carker of the pond. I have a special bond with this fish, just because I grew him on in a fish tank from 12 cm to 40 cm before moving him out here, and he's just an all friendly fish. Like, he's 50 cm now, and this eye, yeah, he's absolutely flying it. Yamabuki there with the biggest fins I've ever seen of deafened male. Yeah, overall, like, they're loving this new pond. Kindai Showa, another one I got about 14 cm from Isa. Saragai, one of the old guys in the pond, not growing much, but Shinchiro Showa. The Benny guy I showed on a previous video. He actually had a bad, I think I showed it before, had him inside for a long time. He had a bad cut in his face, but that's completely healed. Yeah, so the Chiba, overall, I'm absolutely delighted with the pond. What a difference it makes having the big window. And my last pond was very high, so I can get over this pond, which is great. Yeah, so currently 19 fish in total, ranging from 35 to 70 cm. Yeah, so delighted with it. Yeah, so I have a few hours today. The kids and the girlfriend are going off for a few hours, so the plan is today, I got the Kite Control app yesterday and I find it great, so I want to get a few of these out. The ones that I don't know their exact measurement, just get a picture, get them on the Kite Control app, and then that way I can check some of the progress. That's the plan today. I don't think I'll get it on video, but yeah, I'll get some of them out and get some pictures. So I have a few videos up and coming. I'll do a review on the filtration. It's only 6 weeks on. I also want to do a talk about this. Is obviously my second pond build, what I do differently, and mistakes I made along the way in this. And believe me, there was loads. I thought there was loads after the first one, but there was just so much on this, just to help anyone that's thinking of building a pond kind of similar, what the do's and don'ts, but just a bit of advice in general. But what I'll do is I leave it here. I'll get a video later on with the lights on and give you a look at them at nighttime, a nighttime feed, and I will probably leave it at that. Yeah, so this is the pond at night with the lights. Yeah, I absolutely love it at night. It's like a big fish tank looking into it. You see the Cairo all down the bottom there because it's dark. Yeah, you can see all the green. The water itself is crystal clear. It's just the green around the sides. It's like string. It's not really a blank. It's just kind of a fuzzy green algae, but it's just staying around the side, but it doesn't bother me. You know, you can still see all the fish in there. Yeah, so I just said before I end the video, I'd show you what it looks like at night with the lights. I definitely recommend to anyone putting lights in the pond like this, especially with the evenings. With the evening shortened now, it's only what, 7:30 now. It's pitch black outside. Yeah, so that's the progress on the pond. A few other videos to do, just kind of a bit more detailed how the pond was built, and also I want to go through the grow on pond and what fish I am growing on now, because I'm getting the heat on now. So yeah, sure, if you like the video, give me a like, subscribe and follow along. Yep, I'll catch you on the next one.